Shalom, family. Good to see you all here. Hope you're doing well. Oh boy, Donald Trump had some lame ass rally in Pennsylvania. And to be honest with y'all, I think they're sick of Donald Trump up at that White House. I think the only reason why he was out on the road having a rally, I think they're tired of his ass. And they're doing anything they can to get him the hell up on out of that White House because they're tired of him. And he's up there getting on everybody's nerve. Plus, they're tearing that damn White House down. I can imagine the noise it's making with them building that ballroom on top of that. And they're just tired and fed up, and they're just giving him something to do by putting him out on the road. Is giving them some relief up at the White House. And I really think that's really why they got him out there. So, anyway, so he has this rally up in Pennsylvania running his mouth and he talks all this trash about Somalia, calling it an S-hole, and then talk about why can't we get people from Denmark and Sweden and all that, because those are white countries. So he prefers those folks, but those kind of folks aren't going to come here. Why should they come here? They got free health care over there. Why would they come here and come to a place where they gotta pay for healthcare? Those folks ain't coming over here. They got it too good over there where they are. They're not gonna come over here and struggle and pay for everything over in this jacked up economy in America. Nobody's gonna do that. So, anyway, so then he goes on to talk about how black people help him get into office, and black people love him, and I was like, huh? Who who loves you? That's what he said. He said black people loves him. Like, okay, then why are you trying to erase the history of those people that you claim love you? Why are the women, 800,000 of them to be exact, are unemployed right now? And you love these people, then you need to show your love in better ways, you know? And where's the reparations of these people that allegedly love you? You should reciprocate that love by giving reparations. But standing around talking about they love you and nobody is getting a damn thing out of that love, man, you can go kick rocks. That's how I see it. So, anyway, y'all, before we get to that, I got to talk about the sale on Etsy. So if you go to Etsy right now, you'll see things are marked down 30% off until December 24th. You want to go to lisacrafts.etsy.com. Or if you want to go another way, you can go 12 tribesonearth.net, and that will take you to the newly designed pattern website, which is also part of Etsy. And prices are also marked down there. So take advantage of these markdown prices because it certainly will not be lasting forever. So, you know, let's get to Donald Trump and this nonsense this man is talking about. Somebody loves him. Like, what? Is this dude okay? I don't love him. Woo, man. I don't love this man. I don't love him at all. All right. So this is what he was talking. They got him out there because the Republicans are not doing so well, y'all. They are losing bad out here. And it's because of Donald Trump and his administration and how he's running the country in the ground. The living is unaffordable, job market is bad, and people just are not feeling good. about the direction this country is going in. So, they got Donald Trump out there. He's not going to be able to save nothing because he's not turning anything around. He's not making anything better out here in the economy. Plus, I don't know if you heard, y'all, he is supposed to be giving $2 billion to the farmers. We know these are white farmers. Yeah, he's giving $2 billion to the farmers, because he messed up their business with all these tariffs. And many of them are saying it's not enough. It's not enough to save them at this point. So, hey, it is what it is. But I don't know what Donald Trump can save being out here. I don't know. But I guess in Washington, they're just happy to get him out of the White House and get away from this man for real. Please give me a one if you can see my screen. Thank you, everybody.
Let me tell you, black people love Trump. I got the biggest vote. I got the biggest vote with black people. They know a scam better than anybody. They know what it is to be scammed. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. We did great. Thank you. I like this guy.
Not y'all president said that black people know what it's like to be scammed. Now he could be true in two different aspects. Are you saying that we are scammers, or are you saying that we know that the United States government is a full scam? Because that's how I'm taking it. I take it as if we, the people, know that all that shit is a scam. It's only there to keep the rich richer and to keep the poor poor. That's just how I feel. And the fact that you saying this after you done took Juneteenth and Martin Luther King Day from the National Park Free Pass Day is amazing. And say that you had the biggest turnout of black voters, African American voters. And you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, but y'all know he gonna give y'all a little extra $1,000 on y'all income tax, and y'all gonna be satisfied and say Trump saved the day, and he ain't saved shit because all that money that you spending right now on gas and ground beef and beef, bitch, ground beef was $30, $32 in Publix. I'm just saying, but hey, y'all know what to do. Get in the comments. Let's go. Y'all will take a little bit while these people taking a lot. And y'all feel like they done gave y'all something. That's the scam right there. Y'all know what to do. Get in the comments. Let's go.
Last night at Trump's rally in Pennsylvania, he said, yeah, y'all should not be buying all them toys for your children, and that affordability is a hoax. Does he go to a grocery store? Has he been to a grocery store? I'm just curious. Has he paid any bills? However, I'm just curious, when his grandchildren wake up in the morning, I wonder what type of toys are they going to have. He's saying that, overconsumption, we should stop doing that. But how much money do you need, right? How many billions do you need that you're never going to spend in this lifetime? So, yeah. So Trump said, y'all need to stop buying all them dolls for y'all children. Yeah, but, he's such a hypocrite. And people who were leaving that rally, they did an exit poll for that rally, and they were just like, he doesn't get it. He doesn't get it at all. Black people love Trump. I got the biggest vote. I got the biggest vote with black people. They know a scam better than anybody. They know what it is to be scammed. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. We did great. Thank you. I like this guy.
I'm not going to be able to take 3 more years of this. I just can't.
Black people love Trump. I got the biggest vote. I got the biggest vote with black people. They know a scam better than anybody. They know what it is to be scammed. Thank you, man. Thank you. We did great. Thank you. I like this guy.
Black people love Trump and black people know how to get scammed. Is that not him admitting that he be scamming black people? How much longer am I supposed to actually sit here and deal with this? I can't take 3 more years of this, man. It's like, I can't. How much longer are black people supposed to go through this? Like, Why he out here lying? Actually, I blame the black Trump supporters over there tap dancing because now y'all open the door for him to even say some stuff like this. Like, y'all the reason why. Then you got a tap dancer in the audience waiting for their 10 seconds of fame. That's what you like. That's what you went for. You got it. Congratulations. You got your shout out from Donald Trump. That's exactly why you was there, because you knew that would happen. You knew there would be a moment to focus on the black guy in the audience, and there you was. Black people love Trump. He got the biggest black vote. He just lying. It's just like, how much longer am I expecting? He's admitting to scamming black people. Did I hear things? Did I hear that wrong? That's what he said. Donald Trump said that black people love Trump and that black people know their way around a scam and black people know how to get scammed. And everybody just looking in the background at the rally yeah. He said that for real. This is FaceTime Politics. Follow along for more. As always, stay safe in Chicago, and I love you.
I don't know if Trump was throwing shots at the community, but he said black people love him. They know a scam better than anyone. And I highly agree. He like the second president that flooded the streets. After Reagan, everybody eats beef. I was dumb. I missed out on that PPP because I was caught up in the streets under surveillance CCTV.
Yesterday, while in Pennsylvania, Trump delivered a speech to his supporters in Pennsylvania. And during that speech, baby, he said that black people was his biggest support. And I'm here to speak for the majority of black people. Black people don't like him. And then he went on to say that black people know a scam better than anybody. So is he admitting that he's a scammer? That's what it sounds like to me. But again, we do not support him. Take a listen to the video.
Black people love Trump. I got the biggest vote. I got the biggest vote with black people. They know a scam better than anybody. They know what it is to be scammed. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it.
The audacity for him to say that, baby, I can't stand this man even more for him to say something like that. And I stand on majority of black people do not like him. We don't support him. Never did. And the fact that he get up there and continue to tell those lies.
Donald Trump is in office for one reason and one reason only: black vote, right, gang? Trump said black people love him. They know a scammer better than anybody, and they know what it is like to be scammed. What he was trying to say is that he gets a lot of support from the black voters, and that helps him when he else in his career. Not even making any policies at this point. This guy's just yapping and yapping and yapping. What has he really, really, really done for this country? Like, really think about it. Like, he's just, I swear, another yap session for the president himself. Hopefully we get a new one, but this is why.
Let me tell you, black people love Trump.
We do?
I got the biggest vote. I got the biggest vote with black people. They know a scam better than anybody.
Do we know?
They know what it is to be scammed. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. We did great. Thank you. I like this guy.
Well, let me make myself clear. I do not love you, Donald Trump. I didn't love you the first time in office. I don't love you this time around in office. I was not in awe of you. Yeah, we got all that stimulus money and all that. Donald Trump was a racist then. He's a racist now. He don't do nothing for us. You know, and what did he do? Okay, we all got that stimulus money. Everybody got that stimulus money. Everybody did. And he didn't do nothing specifically for us. Everything he did it for everybody. It was not just for us. during that pandemic. And nah, I'm sorry, but this time around, he came in office complaining about DEI, and we know DEI was code language for us. And despite the fact that the women from his community were the biggest recipients of DEI, but we were the target. He was even the one talking about the history was unfair to white children. No, these children ain't hung up on that. It's the adults that are hung up on that. It's white adults like Donald Trump that don't like their own history. Isn't it amazing? White people will own up to anything except for their own racism. They don't want to own up to that. So anyway, Donald Trump, if you really cared about us, you would not be trying to erase the history. You would not be trying to run our people off of these jobs and hiding behind DEI to do it. You've done way too much. You think that you can use DEI to hide behind your racism and do all kinds of little shady stuff out here. So no, you don't get to do those things and then talk about somebody love you. Uh-uh. And yeah, and then you took the honors of our veterans away. Which one was it? It was over there in the Netherlands during the world wars. Even the Netherlands complained about it because they said they gave tours through the cemetery and said it was the US black soldiers that created that cemetery. It was the US black soldiers that buried 20,000 soldiers by hand. They used no machinery. They just used shovels to bury 20,000 soldiers in the cemetery. And many of those soldiers discriminated against them, and they still buried them in that cemetery. Not to mention, over 1,000 of them were soldiers like them. And they used to give tours through there. They had statues and they had placards and everything talking about those soldiers. And Pete Hegseth and Donald Trump had all of that removed. In the Netherlands, they complained about it because they said that was a big part of the tours that they gave through that cemetery, and they had that stuff removed. And we also know they had the black soldiers removed from memorials over here, war memorials over here in the US. So I guess are men shedding their blood during wars is less important than a white soldier? But that's exactly what Donald Trump and Pete Hegseth are saying. And not to mention, didn't they remove black soldiers from the military for razor bumps? Didn't they do that? Razor bumps? They had razor bumps. They got thrown out of the military. But now you want to walk up to a podium and talk about black people love you? No, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. Wow. Wow. I mean, he's literally, and let's not forget about the Black Smithsonian, where he to this very day is removing all kinds of artifacts out of there because it pertains to too much of it pertains to slavery. Well, maybe too much pertains to slavery because a big part of American history was about slavery. Well, if you don't want your history spoken about, then maybe you should have done your own work and not had slaves. Then you would not have to worry about slavery being spoken about. But no, your people were so damn lazy and pathetic. Y'all ran and got slaves instead of doing your own damn work. So now that it's got to be mentioned, then why are you complaining? And then not to mention the fact that you didn't even compensate. You didn't give no reparations. You didn't even try to repair the wrong. So what do you expect? But you did all of those things. And now you're standing there talking about somebody love you. I don't. And I'm sure there's many that feel just like me. They don't love you either. I don't love you, Donald Trump. I don't love you. So, y'all, and in fact, I don't love you or any politician up in this country. I don't love you. That love is not reciprocated, Donald Trump. So, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and conclude. Thank you for being here. And we'll definitely come back together on a whole different topic. Shalom, family.